y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing setting expectations and boundaries when dating someone. So as we all know, it's very important that you set boundaries when it comes to dating, because it helps to weed out whether or not this person is compatible for you. Like, you don't want to start talking to someone and then miss the whole getting to know each other, getting to see what he likes, what you like, and blah, 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 this and that. Because later on down the line, say for instance, you want to have kids and then you end up finding out months on down that he don't want kids. You want to have a relationship, but he don't want that. So it's very important that you try to set those boundaries and those expectations and not get caught up in the butterflies. So step one, clarify how you would like for you all to communicate. So whether it's via texting, talking on the phone, because you have a lot of people that don't like talking on the phone. My sister, like, I remember me and her was talking one day, and she was like, she would rather talk than text. And a lot of the guys that she talked to always be wanting to text. With me, I don't know, I'm a little different. Like, I prefer texting, but if I'm really, really feeling you, like, and I'm picking up on your vibe, and I'm just like, you know, just digging you, I talk. But most of the time I just be wanting to text, because I'm always busy as is, so I really just don't have time to be sitting on the phone like that. But you make time for what you want, so if I feel like it's worth it, I will talk on the phone, but I'd rather text. But yeah, that's just something I have to work on. So also, you want to, when I say work on how you all communicate or clarify how you all communicate, I'm also meaning like seeing if he's aggressive, passive, shy, quiet, timid, all that stuff. All of that helps when it comes to how you communicate with each other, because you're like, okay, I understand that he's passive, I know he's shy, I know he's a bit quiet, so I know how to kind of handle him, versus just going in it with a blind eye. 9 times out of 10 y'all start clashing because y'all really don't know each other's communication style. So yeah, learn that, figure out what's the best way for you all to communicate, and yeah, y'all should be good. So the second thing is you want to share your personal space requirements. You have some that's very clingy, and then you have some that want to spend that time with you but also want that alone time, you know, time for themselves. So yeah, like I said, you have the clingy types that want to be up under you 24/7. Everywhere you go, they want to go. When you at home, if y'all not staying together, if you home, they want to come over, they want to stay over every night, all the time. Like, and then you have some who just, you know, they don't mind spending that time with you, but they want that quality time with themselves. So that's important, because for me, I'm that person that needs time to themselves. Like, I want to be up under you, I want us to hang out, I want us to do all that, but I want my time to myself. You know what I mean? I want that time to get my thoughts together, to like spend quality time with myself. I don't want to always be up under you 24/7 all day, every day. Now, when you're married, that's a different thing. You know what I mean? But when we're just dating, yeah, like, let's have that time to miss each other, because when you up under each other 24/7, you don't really have that time to miss each other. So you get tired of each other, you start arguing, you start just bickering about little stuff, because you're always around this person 24/7, so you're bound to get annoyed and irritated. So yes, make sure you communicate that personal space, because it's real. So thirdly, y'all want to make sure that y'all talk to each other about what you both are interested in. So on that first date, or the first few dates, or the second date, be sure to like let him know what it is that you like to do, what interests you, what your favorite hobbies are, what you like to eat, what your favorite color is, the whole nine. Anything that you're interested in, I think that he should know, you know, for future purposes. Like, say for instance, later on down the line, he wants to set up a surprise date for you. At least he knows, you know, the different things that you like, the type of things that you like to do, versus y'all not talking about that. the things that you all like to do, and he set you up on a surprise date and you skydiving somewhere, and yeah, well, I ain't skydiving, but yeah, like, if you don't tell him, if y'all don't talk about that, he's not gonna know that you don't like to skydive, that you was never interested in skydiving. So it's very important for y'all to like talk about that type of stuff. Cause baby, look, if you take me to an airplane and try to get me to jump out, nah, we can go to Sky Zone. that's about as good as it's gonna get. Like, I'm not jumping out of no planes. I'm not swimming with no sharks. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't playing with my life. My life is too valuable, and I'm not about to die hopping out no plane and just doing all that extra stuff. So yeah, so communicate and let each other know what it is that y'all like to do, period. Okay, so this is the fourth thing that you want to do. You want to be specific and clear when it comes to commitment and what it is that you want, because like I said in the beginning, if y'all don't talk about that, you'll go in blindsided and you won't know what this person really wants. Like, like I was saying, you can go in and thinking, okay, we're just talking right now, but eventually we're gonna progress and he gonna be my boo, blah blah blah, this and that, like this gonna be my husband, this and that. Meanwhile, he looking at you like she just a fling, like I'm just having fun with her. So if y'all don't have that communication, you'll go in and thinking one thing and he'll be thinking another. So it's good to let him know up front, I want to get married, I want to have kids, I want a big house, I want this, I want all of that, I want a supporting man, I want a God-fearing man. That's what I want, and there's no negotiating. That's what I want. And if you can't give it to me, let's stop while we're ahead. It's good to do that before you end up wasting precious time and looking back like, dang, like I really could have prevented all of this by just talking in the beginning on their first date and just clarifying and clearing up what each other likes. And I'm not saying that negotiating is just something I wouldn't do, because I will negotiate, but there's some things that you won't negotiate on, like having kids and wanting a family. So it's good to have those conversations so later on down the line you won't be looking back like, dang, well, I thought you wanted the same thing I wanted. Like, it'll just eliminate a lot of heartache, all of that stuff, and precious time being wasted. So make sure you are clear on what it is that each of you want when it comes to having a relationship, being committed. Last but not least, you all want to talk about where it is that you stand when it comes to physical intimacy. So yes, being sexual, being sexually active with each other. Why did I do that? So yeah, talking about when you think it's the right time for you all to have sexual intercourse, or what is his timing on it, like how does he feel about it, and blah blah blah. Just make sure you're on the same page, because you have some men out here that once they meet you on that first date, they want to come to your house, they want to get in the bed, period. That's all it is. Like, a lot of females like to wait until they feel that connection with that guy, you know what I mean? Go on a few days, get to know each other on a deeper level, hang out more, learn to vibe with each other first without being intimate. Just like, okay, yes, sex is an important part when it comes to a relationship. At the same time, you also want to make sure you have that connection spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, not always physical. So you just want to make sure y'all are connected on all levels before intimacy. But if you're that female that you don't really set dates when it comes to being physical, having sexual intercourse with someone, then okay, yeah, if y'all on the same page about that, then cool. But if you have like If you're like some women, you know, who have time limits, or y'all have to be connected on some type of level before y'all have sex, you want to make sure that you discuss that with whomever it is that you're dating, because they may not feel the same way. Let's just say you don't tell him, and then maybe a month pass or a couple of weeks, he like, damn, you know, like, what's going on? And then you tell him like, nah, you know, I ain't with none of that, blah blah blah, I'm trying to wait till so and so time, this and that, blah blah blah, the whole nine. And then he's like, okay, well, you ain't tell me this. And then he go out and sleep with somebody else. Meanwhile, you thinking y'all over here dating, getting to know each other, so that y'all can, you know, eventually be one. But he don't want to hold out that long. So communicate when it comes to how long it is that you want to wait to have sex, how long it is that he's willing to wait. I mean, maybe, you know, you have some females who be like, shoot, after a couple of days, after a couple of weeks, I'm down. So also you might want to address that with him as well, because you may have some men out here that's like, nah, or they may view that as like, oh, she a hoe, like she just giving it up on the first night, or she giving it up in a week and 2 weeks, oh, I just this and that. So communicate about that, because you giving it up too soon can be a red flag to him. You giving it up too late, you waiting too long, can push him away. Or vice versa, him waiting too long can push the female away. Or him giving it up too soon can be like, shoot, I know if I just met him and he having sex with me, I know he doing that with the next. So yes, communicate when it comes to being physically intertwined with your mates or the guy you're dating, because a lot of things can go through your mind, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of things can go through your mind when it comes to that. You just want to, and then you have some people who want to go get tested first before y'all have sex, you know? And then you have some people who don't. So it's good to communicate that up front, like, you know, before we become physical, I would like for us to go get tested, you know? Voice that, because you may have some men who don't want to do it. Some may have something to hide, some may not. So yeah, be upfront about what it is that you want when it comes to a relationship. I don't care if it's that first date or the second date. Either or, you need to be communicating what it is that each of you like, what it is that each of you don't like, and the different things that you want out of a relationship. It's never too soon to really just discuss what it is that you want in the future when it comes to a man, because I'm getting older. So when I go on dates and stuff, yes, we're talking, but eventually we end up talking about what it is that we want in life when it comes to a relationship. And, you know, how was your past relationships? You know, what do you think you could do different in your future relationships to make things better? Like, communicate all of this stuff, because all of that can really help in your future relationship with each other, if that's who you're destined to be with. So communicate. And that's all. Like, a relationship is based on communication and trust. Start off communicating so that there's not a problem if you all eventually get together. You know what I mean? So you want to go ahead and set that up to where y'all have open conversations with each other about whatever and whenever. Like, you want those boundaries and expectations set in place before you all become serious. This is it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what it is that you would like for me to talk about next. I promise you I will talk about it. Follow me ___ she is me ___ on Instagram. Yes, see you all in my next video.